Hello, good morning, happy Thursday. Welcome to episode 5 of Real Estate Education. Today we're actually going to talk about contractors and home repair. Pretty much based on a conversation that I had with Tiffany earlier this week. And she's actually in the process of getting some things done. And we kind of went over how you screen out contractors that need to fix your house. You don't want to just jump on the first contractor that gives you an estimate. I'll give some people a few minutes to jump on, but we have quite a few things that we can talk about as far as questions to ask contractors. What's up, Jim? Thanks for joining this morning. I actually have a little list, not just the questions to ask, but things that you need to be aware of and make sure you have on your list when you're interviewing. First thing is you want to ask your friends for some referrals. You probably want to do your research and make sure you get the best person. By asking your friends for referrals, you're sure that you know how their work looked before, something that they've done. Also asking for testimonials from previous clients. Don't be scared to ask them for before and after pictures either. You want to make sure you really screen someone out, because a lot of times you can give them money and they don't do the best job, and then what do you have to come back to? You also want to see about their licensing. You can check their licensing with the board, the DPOR board in Richmond, if you're in Virginia actually. Also, get several estimates. Contact several contractors. See don't just go for the cheapest one. You want to go for the best quality. So kind of weigh their work, what the before and after pictures, going through their testimonials, referrals, and then cost. Don't make that the first concern, because a lot of times you do get what you pay for. We were just talking about flooded basements because we had some water issues. I've actually dealt with a water issue in the past couple years, and you don't want to wait on that. That's something that you can step up and get rid of, because it takes only 3 days for mold to set in. So you don't want to have to deal with that. It's a way worse situation if you run into water problems. So what you want to do is make sure you get the water cleaned up immediately. You want to stop the leak and get the water cleaned up. Standing water is a big issue. It's going to cause mold and mildew, and you could have baseboards cut out, you're going to have carpets ripped out, and just damage will continue to grow the longer it sits. So if you don't have the time or the money to call your water mitigation person, what you can do is go over to your grocery store and get one of those wet vacs to get up all the water. After you stop the leak, that's the most important thing to do, getting up the water, and then you can go from there. You buy yourself time basically when you have a water issue. Water issues can be caused from anything: faucets, AC units. They can back up if you don't have your unit serviced regularly. I actually had that problem. What's up, James? Thanks for joining this morning. Lots of different things. I actually had a leak. It looks like a leak on my ceiling in my mudroom, but it wasn't a leak. I actually had my dad come over and look at it, and he thinks that it's from some major rain that we had, which probably won't be a continuing problem. But water leaks can be really funny. You never know if they're gonna, you actually don't know if they're creeping up, because Tiffany, when I was talking to her, she didn't know she had a water issue. Her faucet was leaking for a couple days, and then it got worse. So that's a real problem. How to check for water leaks. If you think you have something going on, get somebody out there right away, because you want to stop that. But like I said, surface water is a big deal. When you have water problems, you gotta get that fixed right away. You don't want that to get worse. My water issue ended up being really bad, where I didn't even see it for a couple of days. The AC backed up, and I had water all in the non-finished part of my basement, which led to mold. They had to cut out the baseboards, pull up the carpet padding, and baseboards had to be replaced. The drywall had to be patched, and the padding in my carpet and then getting it cleaned, repainted, and fixed. It was just a lot of money. But the one thing that you should know about if you file a homeowner's insurance claim is, and this was told to me when I went to switch homeowners insurance. And it's not all homeowners or insurance companies that will do this, but you are then put on some list that you filed a claim and you become a higher risk. So you can't switch for a couple years. So keep that in mind. Insurance claims are really funny, and they do keep that on file when you go to change, if you decide to switch carriers. But if you have any more questions or you need any recommendations as far as contractors, I can definitely help you out with that. So please get in touch with me. Like I said, the main things that you want to find out when you're hiring a contractor are get the before and after pics of other projects they've done, get testimonials, get several estimates, talk to your friends, find out who they're using. They may have a horror story for you that you want to avoid using that person. And also find out about their licensing requirements. See what their specialty is. Maybe they don't have a specialty in the area you need them in, and that's going to be important. But if you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, please reach out to me. You can contact me on Facebook, or my phone number is 571-436-5104. And thanks for watching today's real estate education show.